Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel, and hopefully this video is going to come out. Please. As you probably can hear, I am sick. I'm getting better, but I still have a stuffy nose and my throat is not really working with me. But you know, whatever. It is what it is, you know, it's the time of the year. Even though I'm now 2 times after one another sick. Well, I'm a little bit tired. It's in the afternoon of the first day of December. And I thought, let's make a reading vlog. Because it's been now a very long time. I've now made a lot of videos and I don't edit those. So I really hope for myself that I'm going to edit this video. But I will see where I'm going with this. As you probably can see behind me, there has been some changes in my video. In my bookcase. I have changed my bookcase in a little bit more of a practical way that I can find my books. First I had it like literally on alphabetic order without any. All of my reads was in between the books that I've read and the books that on my TBR was literally just smushed in together, and I didn't like that anymore, so I have changed it. I will show you guys that. Let me see. So here up and here, that is my read pile. It's not really focusing. Oh, there you go. Those is my read pile. Here starts my classics, going all the way there until the Journey to the West. Then I have my contemporary books with those two. Then I'm going a little bit down there. Right there is fantasy and romance. And then you go a little bit more down. As you can see, that is a horror thriller, crime, and children books, short stories and poems, and then the entire row down is manga and comics. So that's it. That I have changed. You probably already see it. I have a... Sorry. You kind of saw my plafond. I'm a little bit clumsy, I guess. No. This, I got a book stamp and a bossing thing. I got that yesterday for my birthday. Got it for my aunts and nephews. I will show you one. I don't know if you can see it, but here it is. I hope you can see it. Yeah. Let me change it a little bit. Like I said, I had yesterday had my birthday. Not really good English, but yeah. So it's going to be a little bit of a birthday haul. Well, I got a book stamp. I've got a lot of cards, cute cards. That I got a workshop with my for my sister that I'm going to do with my little sister for Korean food. I'm really excited for that. I was in big need of a bathrobe. Oh jeetje. Yes. This. It's blue. I don't know if you can see it. But in my house it's getting very cold. I don't really have a good installation to keep warmth in my house. So yeah, it's a little bit cold. Yeah. I just came also back from my big city Utrecht. Well, not my big city, but the city that I'm going the most to, Utrecht, which is also my favorite one. And that means that I also did a little bit of a book shopping thing, my last one of this year. I have quite a lot of books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. It goes. The first one that is on the I know what it's called. I'm sorry. Is yours favorite, well not yours favorite, but internet's favorite book for academic, dark academia stuff. The Secret History by Donna Tartt. It's a fan favorite by many people. So very excited to get there someday because I have already so many books to go. Whoops. As a Dutch you probably can see here is a 1, 2 plus 1 free. So that includes with this one I got this. Never heard of this one. By another name by Jodi Picoult. Never heard of it. It's about 2 women who has to who are both forced to hide behind another name. And one of those is an author for a teacher. Gosh. Teacher. Tater. This word. Teacher. Now I have and she's making a play and they were doing it under the email pseudonym. Have I learned English? Gosh. And another woman that is was born in 1581 is also a writer for a play. And apparently William Shakespeare is in it. But yeah, sounds intriguing. That's which I bought it. And because of I have a lot of classics, a lot of contemporary fantasy, but I don't really have that much of a romance. And if I have a romance, I read the most of it already. So I thought, let's buy another one. And that is the romantic comedy by Curtis Sittenfeld. I apologize if I ruined that name. They are all very sloppy books. That's a good thing. This is about a woman that is a sketch writer for a live comedy show. And then she will make a comedy show that are poking fun towards men dating women out of their league. And then a very famous artist will be a guest on this show. And sparks fly. So also fun, I think. I hope. Then I have a little package here. Again, all of those books are being bought. I have bought with money that I got for my birthday. So it's not out of my own pocket. Or they are like from those cards, book cards. The first one is obviously a classic Dracula. By Bram Stoker. And it is a horror, I guess. I don't actually know much about it. I only know about a count and yeah, that Count Dracula. I know it from the stories of vampires and stuff. And the next one is The Secret Garden by Frances Hodge Burnett. I don't know how to say the first name. But this one is on my list for a long while. I really liked Anne of the Green Gables, and I have a feeling that The Secret Garden is in that kind of whimsical, cutesy way of writing. Well, maybe Anne of Green Gables is not cutesy writing, but I felt cute with it. Does that make sense? The next one is quite a big one. And I actually got this, well, this book came in my view, on my radar, because of Bella by Throne of Pages. She's one of my favorite YouTubers on YouTube. And she's reading this in Spanish, but I cannot read Spanish. And that is The Name of the Wind by Carlos Ruiz Zafón. This is about a boy that finds a book that is apparently this book. So that also made me quite intrigued with the book. So yeah, that's the other one. Then the next two are birthday presents, literally birthday presents that I got from my friends. And the first one is Dating and Dragons by Christy Boyce. I have a white. You cannot see that. Where is it? Ah. It's all the way over here. I read the first one. I gave it 3 stars. Wait. I gave it 3 stars. Ow. Oh my god. I'm getting overwhelmed. I gave that one 3 stars, and then I saw there was a second one. I asked that from her, and yeah, I'm intrigued and curious of what this book is going to be for me. And of course, Dungeons and Dragons is in the play. That I one day hope that I will going to play it. Yeah. What is this about? About a girl that wants to join a D&D game in the hope to make friends. And meets a guy. Is that enough information? The next one is one that I haven't heard of, so don't know anything about it. And that is Wages Apprentice. Wow, Rose, wow. The Wounds of Gorlan by John Flanagan. I really have to look up the names. And it is about a boy that wants to be he has been chosen as a Ranger's apprentice. But apparently Rangers are the protectors of the kingdom, and a large battle is brewing. Yeah, again, quite intrigued. Don't anything about it either. I'm very good at talking about my books, I guess. Then the next one, it was also on the list, and the list in my head is not literally on my list, but I went to the manga shop and I bought Heaven's Blessings. Yeah, Heaven Official's Blessing. And if you don't know any Chinese dramas, maybe Chinese BL dramas, this book is the the one that actually made Untamed. Untamed is being filmed on the story of Heaven Official Blessings. I need coffee, I guess. So yeah, it's a novel. And again, so this is another Roman. Am I the only one who thinks that I cannot speak anymore? I don't know. But yeah, again. One day I will be heading there. Very intrigued. That is at least my book haul. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you like me, weirdly enough, why would you do that? Maybe subscribe to the channel of a channel that does not post that much, but still, if I am there and I make a video and it's posted, you are there. Let's go to the books that I will be reading in this vlog. And in both cases I already started the book. And the first one is Belladonna by Adelaide Grace. And it's a romantasy, I think, about a girl that sees death and she goes to a house that calls Thorn Grove, and she finds a spirit there that says that has been poisoned, and she and the stable boy wants to find out what happened. And apparently it is a a series of 3 books. Until now I liked it. I'm at chapter 5, page 41. I started yesterday with this book. Yeah, I like it so far. Signa is now traveling towards the house at Thorn Grove. And yeah, and I will see how it goes from there. I forgot to tell you guys that I got a tea advert calendar for my birthday from a friend. So I opened the first one before I started filming, or decided to film a reading vlog. It says, friendship is a gift that lasts. So that is a gorgeous quote, and the tea that I got, I will grab it for you, is pumpkin chai. So nice. And the thing, the quote on it is, laughing yellow is the same all over the world. Maybe I should have done that before I put it in, but it smells amazing. The thing is with Yogi tea, again, this is not sponsored. I am not that big to get sponsors at all. But I like Yogi tea a lot. Because I don't need honey. In some of the teas, especially Pickwick. Yeah, Pickwick tea, I need honey because it's black. It doesn't really taste anything, and with Yogi tea it has enough spices in it and tea leaves that I don't need honey, so I am very happy. So that one is for today, pumpkin chai. Maybe I can make it a latte. No, I don't have milk. Yeah, with a pretty mug from Magic and Books that I bought this year, I think. Just with my own money. I just put all of my books on my list, and I kind of find out that I have almost 100 books unread on my shelf. And I have read 50 of the books, which means I have 150 books on my bookcase. Who's talking to me? So next year, that's another information. Next year I am going to do the TBR marathon with, okay, what's your name again? One moment. I'm gonna seek it. I'm gonna find out. Whoa, what it is. Oh yeah. The TBR Atom with Leandra TBR Zero. The TBR Zero. I'm gonna do the reading marathon so I can at least finish 12 books next year. I did made a little bit of a TBR for that one. But maybe now it's going to change now that I have other books for this.
Enjoying the book. I'm interested in the premise, like the concept of it all sounds very interesting. So I feel like this is a perfect challenge to push myself to finish this. And you know, I feel like binging thrillers is a fun time because you get to just feel everything happening all at the same.
You cannot work for as long as you do without some breaks. Oh, thank you. I had a snow day, so I'm actually able to join. Oh my god, so many snow.
Welcome to the second day of this vlog. You're probably thinking you're wearing the same thing as yesterday. I do, because I have not done much yesterday except for shopping, but yeah. I thought let's do a advent calendar for the second day of December. Let me grab it. There you go. Let's see if I can find number 2. There is 5, 18, 9, 3. Oh, here is it. There is 2. Let me see if I can open it this way. What does it say? What does it say? What does it say? You probably cannot see it because it's yellow. Ginger or lemon. Well, that is good for my throat. And it says life can be a tricky progress. Stay in your magic. Gorgeous. Let me make some tea and also going to make some dinner. And let me talk, of course, about Belladonna by Adelaide Grace. I'm now at chapter 7, page 56, and to be honest, I don't have an opinion yet. I am a lot happened, kinda, but kinda didn't either. No, I'm intrigued enough to go on, but yeah, I don't have a opinion yet. Like Signa is a woman that can see ghosts and has magic. Can I say that? Okay, maybe that is a spoiler, I'm sorry. And I think we already have met the male lead. Let me see, what's his name again? What is... oh yeah, Silas. Silas? I don't know how to say his name. Silas, I think. Silas. Let's say Silas. I have met the cousin and her, what's it called? Governor? That's what's it called. Governess and the butler. And there's a party going on. Again, not much, and I'm already 50%, if no, not 50% in, but at the 50 pages mark. But you know, I'm going to give you guys an update once I'm at page 100. Let's see if that is in the middle of a chapter. No. Well, technically yes, but it's also at the end of a chapter. So at chapter 13, I give you guys an update to see if I'm going on with this book or I just DNF it. Because I don't feel it at this point. I don't. But again, intrigued enough to go on to see where it's going, but yeah. And until now, it's not much. I will make some dinner and then gonna read some more. As you probably have seen, I'm doing a sprint with Gavin who reads it all. Well, I'm not doing it. I'm just hanging out in the chat. Yeah, that's it. I think that I will see you guys when I'm at page 100. Bye bye. Good morning. It's a little bit early this morning. I woke up earlier than the last couple of days, so I guess that is a good thing. Today it's Wednesday, it's the 3rd day of December, which means we can open a new advent thingy box of tea. I haven't drank yet the tea from yesterday, but I will get that today. I already have seen the third. It's right there. Number 3. Maybe I can grab it. It's not walking with me. Oh, there you go. What does it say? It says classic chai. You're done? Okay. And the thing, the quote says, your inner self is your inner guide. Beautiful. So, another chai, which is cool. I like chai. Together with a friend, we are trying to make our own chai with real spices. Real spices, but this also real spices. I mean, like fresh spices. Yeah. but it's quite a work to make. So, but one day we will get there. I will also give you an update about Belladonna. I got yesterday to chapter 11. That's page 88, and yeah, I got the same thing as yesterday, so that is actually not much of an update, but the same thoughts as yesterday. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to clean up my work desk, or just desk, as you have seen yesterday. It's quite a little bit of a mess, just a tiny bit. So I'm gonna clean up that, gonna clean up a little bit of my couch, and yeah. And today I have quite a lot of appointments, but again, I woke up early. I'm gonna read a little bit more in Belladonna, and I like the word Belladonna. I'm saying in an Italian way. Yeah, that's what I will be doing today. Not much. Well, enough actually. Hello, it is in the afternoon, a little bit of a couple of hours later. I have reached 100, page 100, chapter 13. And to be honest, I'm still not feeling it. It feels for me very dry, very much. I'm not interested in the plot, I'm not interested in the characters. I don't really care for it, which is sad, but I still want to go on. You know, I still want to try and see if something is going to happen. So I am trying to get to 23, chapter 23, that is page 200. That is kind of right on the dot of the 50%. So 100 pages. I will try that and see where I will be then, and if I still don't feel it, then I will DNF it, which I kind of expect for this book, even though I did bought this book because of the synopsis, and then I found out it is a romantasy, and I don't really feel romantasies. I don't really have a reason for it, but yeah. I don't really like romance either, not that much at least. Yeah. And then romantasy is blah. Well, not blah, but yeah. This is my first romantasy, and I just don't feel it. But again, I will persevere, and I will go on and trying to get through the hurdle of maybe I'm going to like it. But right now, I don't have any stars for it. I don't have any interest in any of the characters. I'm not even interested in the ghost that is roaming around in this house, in this villa. I'm not interested in the stable boy, not in Dev himself or the cousins. I'm just not interested at all. I'm not even interested why Signa has her powers. I don't have interested in that either. So yeah, maybe I should already DNF it, but again, I will persevere and see where it goes. I have a appointment in 1.5 hours. It's now 12:30, half past 12 in the afternoon, in midday. So yeah, I will keep on reading, and if it isn't that it goes into the back, that goes into that where the books goes, that goes to a little library, mini libraries that I have here on my street. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and I will see how far I will be at the end of the day. Bye bye. Hi. As you can see, it's now evening. It's now around 5 o'clock. Well, not really evening, late in the afternoon. I have read now almost another 50 pages. I'm almost at page 150, chapter 17. And I am just not feeling it. I'm not, I'm bored. I am extremely bored. I don't like it. I'm questioning myself. Well, why am I bored? What's the reason? And for me, Signa doesn't really have a personality, other than that she is getting her inheritance once she is 18, I think, at age. And that she sees ghosts. That's how far her personality goes. She is curious. She does wants to be a perfect lady. But that's how far her thing goes. I'm questioning myself, like, what does he want? What does he want to do once he has this inheritance? That's my question. Like, what's your future? What do you want to do in the future? Right now she wants a family that wants her rather than the money. I just feel so bored. So I will be reading another 50 chapters, but she is going to learn about her powers with Beth. And I am now questioning myself whenever Dev or Silas is the male lead, but I think that is going to be a DNF for me. And it's going to be on the DNF pile that I have at this moment. It's already 5 on it, but, well, not already 5, but there are 5 books on it, and I think this one is going to be there too. I just don't feel it. And I don't think I'm interested enough to also read the other books in the series, and yeah. I will get to page 223, so 6 chapters to go, and then I'm done. I think I'm done. Unless something very, very big needs to happen. I know what though. Now I am looking and seeking to the other fantasies that I have read this year to see like what grabbed me in the other fantasies, like Dragon King from Matsuru. I liked it because very fast he was starting to learn about his way. He started to learn how to interact with his dragon. And his dragon had also personality. A very big one. There were just times that she wanted to do her own thing. Whereas Jay, the main character, had a point where he wanted to go. He needed to get out of the kingdom. That's it. That was the point. He needed to get out of his kingdom where he was living and had to go to his roots. That was it. While learning about how he can connect with his dragon. That was that his story. If I look at the entire Mistborn trilogy, it's like Finn who is trying to survive in a country that is in a world, not country, in a planet, on a planet that is just being held up by a bad guy. And they want to do a heist. That is the plot of that book. In this, I don't really see an entire plot. I don't know where she wants to go. I don't know what her plan is, rather than actually help the ghost that is living in this house, living in this estate. To know the secrets of the family, but I already have the answer why at the beginning of the book what happened. I already have the answer. Like, I'm not interested enough. I'm not even interested to see who is the male lead. Is it Dev or is it Silas, the stable boy? I'm not interested in their secrets. That's I think a big problem, a very big problem about this book. I'm just not invested. And I don't really think that I'm going to be invested in this book. But again, 3 chapters to go. Not 3, 6 chapters to go. And I will see where I'm at. I don't know if I'm going to read that today, because again I am getting a little bit tired of this story. So I will be probably reading 10 pages of the Count of Monte Cristo. And then trying to read some of the Hobbit. Probably. Depends on how tired I'm gonna get. Yeah. So that's your update about Belladonna. Bye bye. Good morning. We are at the next day of this reading vlog. As you probably have seen, I finally got to almost the 50% mark. I'm at 23, chapter 23, and as you have seen, I am actually annotating. I started to annotate because I started to understand the characters. The characters that I'm the most interested in is Dev himself and actually Elisha. The main character herself, Signa, I'm not really interested in her. I don't really mind her that she sees ghosts or about her actual powers. I'm not very much interested in that. But yeah, but for the two other characters, Elisha and Dev, well, I'm starting to like them. Especially the chapter 21, that's where I annotated the most and as written and like highlight the most things, because I started to learn a little bit more about Dev himself, and I like it. I like him. Yeah. So I am going to keep on reading. Today I hope that I get to page 300 something. Let's see if I'm able to. Yeah. So that is page 34. That's what I hope to get today. So tomorrow I have a little bit over 100 to go, or a little bit more. I think I'm able to do it if I have my like whole like how's that, tunnel vision, tunnel focus on this book. Then I'm able to do it. Yeah, that's my update for this book. I hope that I'm able to finish this book in this vlog. And then of course we have our Yoki tea. Let's see if I can find 4. Number 4, there is 7, 22. I got 6, but that's not it either. 21, 15, 12, 13. I got 5. Oh, here is 4 with the rabbit and both our rabbits. They are buying a snow globe. Cute. Let's see if I can open it. What does it say? Ooh. A women's tea. Cool. Nice. And it says, the quote says, learn to relate to your soul, the light within you. So, that's also cute. Alrighty. That's my advent calendar. And yeah, will be more a reading of a Belladonna. And there you go. That's it. Bye bye. See you all later. I was getting a call, so I put the film. But what I want to say is I want to finish Belladonna in this video for this vlog. Today is actually the last day of the whaling vlog. And yeah, I want to have my phone in another room so I can have my focus on my book. And yeah, am I still liking it? Again, I'm more invested in the side characters than the actual main character, so for that is good. Yeah. Signa is questioned if the high society is something for her, but at the same time she wants to debut, have her debut, so she can find a man, but her mind goes to her heart, you could say, goes to Silas and the death. I don't know, still don't 100% know who the main lead is as the boy, the man. Excuse me. Yeah. For the rest, it's same, you know, it's the same old thing of Signa. She doesn't really know 100% what she actually wants, and yeah. I guess I don't really know 100% what I want from this book. The only thing that I want to know is at this moment who has done it, because that is at this moment is going to become like that book, like who has done it, who has poisoned Blight. And yeah, I have a suspicion, but I don't really 100% of course know if that is the one. It is highly really going to that point, but yeah, to that character, but it also possibly could be a character that I do not know of yet, that comes out of nowhere, or could be one of the friends. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I still don't know who it is, the one that I'm talking. Yeah, so that's it for at least update of this book. That much is not much of an update. I have some coffee, which is pumpkin coffee from Starbucks. Just those cups. I don't really know what to think about. It has such a weird aftertaste, which is not sweet, or it's hearty. It's, I don't know, I don't really have a, no, it's not my favorite. I have an entire box of it, but no, it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite seasonal coffee. Sad. I do like the vanilla of Starbucks, but I'm gonna keep up reading. The phone is going away once I hit the base 300. I will give you guys an update, because then I need another 100 pages. Yeah, so I need to read 50 pages until then. And again, you guys are going into my bedroom, because I am so done of sitting behind a screen rather than reading. I found it very amazing that people can read multiple books in a week while doing all of their other things too. I am not able to do that. I cannot even finish a audiobook normally. Normal. In a normal way. I cannot. And I found out, like 2 days ago, I did a read speeding test. Yeah. And I am an extreme slow reader with not that much of a comprehension skill either. Oh my god. And I am going to do a course on English literary culture and history next year. That is actually a master, and I have never done a master. I wonder how that is going to be. I'm still going to do it because I really want to do it, but to see that I am an extreme slow reader. Wow. It's wow. It was a little bit like, I knew it for myself, but to actually have the getting the numbers. I have written them somewhere. Photo then right here. 156 book is words per minute? Yeah. It's probably not even a page in a minute. That's the reason why I read 30 chapters, 30 pages in an hour. It's kind of funny. But yeah. I'm going to keep on reading. I will see you guys later. And yeah. I hope I will be far. Bye bye. That would happen. Why? Why would you do this to me? You know, I wasn't supposed to like this book, you know. I wasn't supposed to like it. Hello? Hello? Yeah, well, no. Just no. It's no. No. That's my answer for you guys. Just no. So I have 102 pages to go, and it is only almost 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Early afternoon, of course. So I am able to finish this book today, especially now of what happens, and I absolutely want to go and read more. But yeah, I had to give you guys an update because I promised you that at the end of the 100 pages that I was supposed to be reading yesterday, but that's today. Yeah. Like damn. Like wow. Like that's what I can say. So I'm going to keep on reading. I do have a lunch with some friends at 12:30. Yeah, for an hour, and then I will be back in the book. So I'm gonna keep reading for like 40 minutes and then go and grab some lunch. See you later. Here I am. It's Friday, it's December 5th, and I have finished Belladonna by Adelaide Grace. Jeez, what a journey that was. And what an ending. What an ending. I am probably going to buy the next one in the series, even though at the beginning, as you guys know, I was very adamant that I would not like this book. I think I'm going to give it a 3.5 stars, 4, maybe 3.75. I'm not going for a 4.5 or 5 because, like, literally 1/4 of the book, I didn't like it. I really thought, like, oh my god, what is this book? Who am I supposed to be? Who am I supposed to like? And yeah, I thought it wasn't for me. But at the end of this book, especially the last 100 pages, were a journey, and I was running like, oh my god, what the hell is actually happening? The person who has done it, well, for me it came a little bit out of nowhere, and I was shocked. So for that long, well done. So, one thing, like, never let me solve a person's demise. If there is a question, who has done it? Because I'm not good at it. I was not even close by who I thought would. I went around like in circles. Oh, maybe he has done it. Oh, maybe that one has done it. No, just no. Yeah. I finished the book. That means that it is the end of my vlog, of this video. And yeah, I hope you liked it. It was quite a chatty video, I think. It's quite typed a lot, and I went back and forth whenever I liked this book or not. But you know, I want to know what's going to happen in the second book. But like in many series, I am not going to touch it yet. The second book. Yeah. There were some pretty quotes that I had. There was one. Yeah. A human life is a beautiful thing, which it is. It's going. my bookshelves, and I will see you guys in a next video. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you like me and this corner of YouTube, subscribe. I dare you. I will see you next time. Bye bye.